Yo, what up, guys? Just got back from Goodwill. Threw some clothes in the wash. Now I'm just kicking back. Ate a sandwich real quick and just let my body rest, man. It's pretty much a workout. It's pretty much a workout digging through bins full of clothes. Um, it was cool. Got some good stuff. Don't mind the dogs. They're barking at the landscaper, I think. Anyway, just wanted to hit you with a little quick story. Of course, landscapers decide to stop by as soon as I hit record, but it's all good. We just get through it, man. Anyway, I was thinking about a video talking about, I guess, the three most embarrassing times I've ever had, I guess, during my active addiction, right? There were three certain situations. One of them was a conversation. But these three things were probably the most embarrassing things that I went through during active addiction. The first time, man, it was early on, sometime after, man, probably, I don't even know. Yeah, like pre-2010. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. A lot of things happen when you're going through, or like when you're in active addiction. Like, you can't remember, I can't remember, like, every single thing, every date, because I was hammered for a long time, right? Some nights, I blacked out from doing too much H. Anyway, so I was hanging out with a friend. This particular friend was the guy that I relapsed with after about a year after parole, I think it was. But I don't even remember. Maybe this was before that, I think. Before or after that. Yeah, so we were hanging out, right? Hanging out. And we had so many different hustles, man. Like, so many different type things. I don't want to elaborate on them just because I don't want to give anybody out there ideas. But, when you're desperate, like I said before, we find a way. So we were kind of, we just hustled some cash, right? But we wanted to pick up a gram. I think it was a gram back then, was like 50 or 60 bucks. And we were just short of that. I think maybe like 5 or 10 bucks. So we were in my car and we hit up a gas station, right? So what we were doing is we parked at the gas station, and my friend was on one side and I was on the other, and we were just asking people for money, right? Just asking, hey, you got a buck? We're out of gas, something like that. Anyway, so ultimately we came up with the cash. But one of the people I asked was this one girl. This one girl, right? She was hot. I used to talk to her at the bar. One of the bars we used to go to downtown, and she recognized me before I recognized her. I asked her, hey, do you got a buck or two? We're trying to get some gas. And she she recognized me. She's like, aren't you Daniel? I'm like, I had to do a double take. Didn't expect to run into anybody. But yeah, so I got recognized asking some chick who was hot. She's seen me before I was ever into opiates. And, I looked different then versus when I am on opiates. And so that was embarrassing, dude. Just seeing a hot girl, beautiful white girl, right? That I used to, just hang out with. and met at the bar. Embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing. The second time was in detox. And as I said before, I've been in detox so many different times. But one night I checked in. I was high off H, obviously. Went to detox and, went through the check-in process, made it through the back. In the back with a bunch of recliners. That area is called triage. So I made it in, got settled, got my blanket, and was just kicking back, right? And I think every 2 hours the staff goes around, checks your vitals and all that stuff. But one of the workers there was apparently some girl I went to high school with. She was another cutie, another hottie. I don't know what looks has to do with this, but for me, like I guess if you're a guy, but her being a classmate was bad enough, but she's hot and here I am just shot out. But she recognized me as well. That was embarrassing, dude. Like that's embarrassing, man. Like I never associated with a lot of people aside from my dealer and maybe a few people I got high with, in active addiction. And I hated answering the phone, especially when I'm dope sick. So I hated conversations unless it was my dealer or somebody, that had a hustle, particular hustle. But anyway, that was a tangent right there, damn. But anyway, yeah, so I ran into this chick at detox. I went to high school with her. Apparently she, I think was like a year or two younger than me. I used to wrestle in high school. All of us wrestlers were tight, right? We had our own table, our own bench and stuff. We kicked it during lunch, and we felt like some badasses, right? Along with the football players, but yeah, man. So a lot of people knew about me, but of course, my focus at the time was wrestling and trying to pass my classes. I'd be lucky if I got a B. I was a C, rocking some D's as well. Did enough to get by, right? So yeah, ran into her. She recognized me. We had a good conversation. I was high as hell when we were talking. So, I'm kind of glad I went in there pretty lit, talking about detox, because if I was dope sick in detox, I would have just been curled up on the recliner, just looking like a roly-poly, right? Yeah, so we caught up, told her my situation, and she was cool about it. She understood. And she just wished me the best, right? And then I ended up eating a little sandwich, cheese sandwich, peanut butter sandwich, some water, just passed out. So that was that situation. The third time, I'm sure there was more, but these are the top three. I don't want to make this video too long because I still got some work to do. But so this one I think happened maybe shortly after I got sober. I was having a conversation with I think it was my dad, and I used to go pick up on the south side at an apartment complex. So sometimes, yeah, I would take the bus there. I would walk to the bus station downtown and then take another bus down south. And then the bus would drop me off and I would walk to a certain spot to go pick up, right? But apparently sometime, I guess it was in the evening, I don't remember what day, what year, whatever, but I was having a conversation with my dad. We were just talking about some stuff back in the day and whatever. But he said that he seen me walking on the sidewalk one day, right? I had no reason to be down there. I had no reason to be walking down there. But I was in active addiction, and I was probably going to go pick up, or I just picked up. Where I would go pick up at that location, there was a tunnel underneath the street. and as soon as I'd pick up, that was the nearest safest spot, kind of low-key spot for me to smoke my stuff, right, and then make my way back home. So yeah, man, I don't know the message in this video, man. I just wanted to share a little bit about the 3 most embarrassing times for me that I can remember that come to mind right now. But I got to get back to work. Hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for watching.